Okay, so Unit 4 review, day 2. In Miss Baldwin's class, students were given a rectangle Christmas card. The table shows the lengths and areas of each card. Which equation represents the rate of change of the area of the card to the side length? So we've got the same information going. We really don't need this information. We just need this one. So this is our X and this is our Y. Okay, so we're going to go with the change here over the change here. So the change from 50 to 75 is plus 25. The change here is plus 5. So the change in Y over the change in X is 25 over 5, which equals 5. Okay, 5 is our M, because it's our rate of change. So we should have Y equals 5X. That's at least part of it. Well, the only one that represents that, if you plug in right here, that we don't have 100. At 0, it's not going to be 100. It's going to be 0. So A is going to be your answer. Okay, number 2. A sloth can crawl at a rate of 3 minutes and 50.50 minutes, which represents the constant rate of change. Okay, so here's that saying, constant rate of change. I'm going to set it up as a proportion. That's what we did on the first one. That's what we need to do here. So we're going to say feet over minutes, 3 over 0.5. You could divide this, but I really want to know what it is for 1 minute, because constant rate of change is generally some kind of unit rate. I can scale up here, times 2, and I'm going to get 6. So for 1 minute, it's 6 feet. So this one says 1 minute and 6 feet. This one doesn't say that. This one doesn't say that. This one says 1 minute is less than 1 foot. So we can't have that one either. So C is going to be our answer choice there. Okay, number 3. I'm going to write the time from the last one so I kind of can keep up with it. So make sure the video is short enough. Benjamin conducted an experiment in science class and recorded data below. What is the constant of proportionality that relates to the distance traveled to the time elapsed? So we're talking about, remember, it's our X and our Y. So we changed here. Okay, I changed your numbers. Okay, so our next change is going to be on the top. So on the bottom, we're adding 90. So we're adding 90 all the way through. Okay, and then on the top, we're adding 5. So we're going to look for our change in Y over change in X. So 90 over 5 equals 18. This is my change in Y. This is my change in X. Okay, so it's 18. So the constant rate of proportionality is 18. Number 4, in science class, Riley learned that 1 yard is approximately 0.91 meters. Riley created a table. Which equation represents the constant rate of change? Okay, we're talking our change here, guys. We're going to find it again. Change in Y over change in X. Okay, the change in Y on the bottom is plus 1.82. Okay, plus 1.82. The change in the top is plus 2. And really, it gives it the wording too in the problem. But I'm showing you how to find it if you don't have the wording. It's going to give you 0.91. And if you look right here, that's what it gave you in the problem. So it's 0.91x, because that's going to be your M. So it's letter choice D. Number 5. The Baldwin family is taking a family road trip. They drive 120 miles in 2 hours and 240 miles in 4 hours. What is the constant of proportionality represented in this relationship? Okay, well, I'm going to represent it with a box. And I'm going to say 2 hours to 4 hours, 120 to 240. The change in Y was 120. The change in X is plus 2. 120 over 2 is 60 miles an hour, which is letter choice A. We're not really going to go 120 miles an hour. Okay? And then number 6. Consider the following graph. Which equation represents? First things first, we always find our B. Okay, our B is crossing right here, which is -3. So this is going to be -3. Look, -3, -3, -2, plus out and out. Then we can find our rise over my run. Oh, it crosses right there. So I rise 1, 2, and I run 1. So it should be 2 over 1 x. So 2 over 1x, which leads you to answer choice A. Okay, number 7. Evan received a gift card of $50 to use on the online app market to buy applications. Each app costs $1.65. This is similar to our other one. We start out with a balance of what on our gift card? It's $50. This balance is 0. Okay, so the balance is 50 and we bought 0 apps. That looks good. So this is balance is 0, so that one's out. And the balance is 50 and we bought 0 apps. So I feel good about the C and D. Okay, the change here is about $3.30. Okay, oh, for 2 apps. The change here is about $1.65 for 2 apps. It said each app costs $1.65, so this is going to be less than $1.65 on D. So we're going to mark that out, and our answer choice is C. Okay, number 8. A mountain hiker starts at an altitude of 75 feet above sea level and climbs to the rate. So he starts out at 75 feet. Okay, so it's plus 75 already. And then it's 300 feet per hour, which is right there, which is answer choice A. Okay, number 9. The table below shows a relationship between H, the number of hours worked, and W, the amount of hours. So like this is our X, and this is our Y. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite it the same way. So what's the change here? It's 2 hours. Okay, what's the change here? It's going to be 8, 75, 26 to 26, 25, which I don't know off the top of my head because I don't. 17, so 1750 in 2 hours. So this has got to be 1750, 1750. Okay, so we would need to divide 1750 by 2, and that's going to give me my hourly rate. So $8.75 per hour. So that kid is making $8.75 an hour. So $8.75 times how many hours he works, which is H, equals W. Okay, number 10. Which of the following statements best describes the table below? Okay, the change here is plus 8. Plus 8, plus 8. The change here is plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. Okay, that gives us our change in Y over change in X, which is 8 over 2, and reduces to 4. So 4 is our M. Now that can't finish it. Why? Because if I say 1 times 4, I get 4. Well, how do I get to 7? Well, I have to add 3. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. So it gives you this value right there. Okay, that should be the end of it. Let me know if you have any questions.